channel and welcome to my second year of uni room tour. I filmed one of these videos last year and you all seem to really enjoy it, which is fab. So I thought I'll film another one this year. So I'm going to be moving out of my second year uni house in a couple of weeks. And so I thought now is the best time for me to film my room tour videos. I've tried to tidy my room up as much as I can for the time being. And then once I film this video, I'm going to be packing up most of my stuff from my room, ready to move out. But I thought I cannot miss the opportunity to show you guys what my room is like as a second year uni student. So in first year, I lived in Peel Park on the University of Salford campus and I absolutely loved it. I loved my room. It was just perfect. Really great. But then for second year you have to move out of the Peel Park campus, so we had to find a student house. So two of my flatmates from Peel Park and then another one of our friends all moved in together to this house, to the student house, and I'm going to give you a room tour today. So let's get into the video. Unfortunately, I have no one to help me film this video this year, so I'm kind of struggling with how I'm going to film this. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to set up the camera or anything like that, but I'm going to try my absolute best, so please bear with me. This is what you can see. It's a very square shaped room, so you can kind of just see the whole room as soon as you go through the door. And then on the back of my door, I have got some coats and my hoodies. I have got two hoodies, this one's mine, and then my boyfriend's been borrowing this one. And then here's my coat, and we literally just used a little like command hook. I actually think it was from Wilko's, but it's basically a command hook, and you stick it on the back of the door and it shouldn't damage the paint. Hopefully when we take it off the paint won't be damaged, but it's lasted so well. Like, it is literally stuck to that door and has not fallen off once since we've been here in the whole year, so that is just crazy. It was very strong and it holds up quite a lot of weight, to be honest. So yeah, I'd recommend getting a little hook for the back of your door if you've got a lot of coats and stuff like I have. And then down here we've got my teddies. Oh no, this one's fallen out. So I have this little basket, which you might remember from my room tour video last year, and I think I had like scarves and stuff in it last year. Well, this year I've got all of my teddies in it and they're literally overflowing out of here. Next year I would love to have a bit of a better display of all my teddies and have them actually displayed on a shelf or something rather than just bundled up in this basket, but we'll see what storage space I've got next year. We then have this little radiator, and Anna actually gave me this little radiator thing. It's been really useful. So I can hang my towels when they're damp, when I've like got out of the shower. I can just hang my towels on it and it helps them to dry because obviously the heat from the radiator. But it's also good because it's not covering up the top of the radiator, which could obviously be a little bit of a hazard. So it's just quite good because it dries them off without being a hazard really, so that's great. Over here, again, you might remember these from last year. I've got these IKEA drawers. Unfortunately, these have broken once again. These drawers just keep breaking. I think it's partly because I'm overfilling them with clothes, so that might be my problem, but it's quite frustrating when they keep breaking. But anyways, I'm not sure I'm going to do these drawers next year, whether I'm going to take them with me or not, because they just do not stay together. They just break all the time. But anyways, I keep a lot of my clothes in these drawers and they are quite useful just to have some extra storage because I've got quite a lot of clothes. And then up here we have got a Wizard of Oz poster. I'm pretty sure I got that from Affleck's. It's a shop in Manchester. Just love the Wizard of Oz. I also played Dorothy at school like years ago, so the Wizard of Oz movie really has a big place in my heart for various reasons, so I just love having that little poster up there. And then down here we've got some fake flowers, and we have got a little be happy sign, and then I have got this little clipboard which I've got some family and friend photos on, and then I've got my Disney on Ice Mickey ears just up there because we all know how much I love Disney. And then I've got some books along here. Some of them are educational, some of them are just reading books, but I keep mostly my reading books on here. I've got this little organiser here which keeps all my hair accessories in. It's really useful. I got it from Wilko's a couple of years ago. Such a shame that Wilko's is closed down because I can't get all of my like essential bits. I was obsessed with Wilko's, I can't lie. I used to get so much of my uni stuff from there. So it's a shame it has closed down now, but yeah, that is where that was originally from. I then have my Wednesday pop figure. Years ago, I got the Morticia and Gomez pop figures, and so I really wanted the Wednesday one to finish my little collection off. And then behind there, I have got a photo of me and my mum. That is this area of my bedroom. Right, moving back over to the door, we're going to cover this area now. This area is a little bit cluttered, but you know, it still looks cute. So we've got this trolley here, and we pretty much all got one of these trolleys from IKEA near the beginning of the year, and it has been so useful. It's just full of those, you know, those really random bits that you have and you just don't know where to put them. That's what this trolley is perfect for. Some of the other girls have got them and they look a lot more organised than mine does, but it does the job, so, you know, it might not look organised, but at least it's useful, I guess. So in the top selection, I've got all my like hair and makeup and my toiletry bottles, basically. And then in the second compartment, I've got some extra toiletry bits. So I've got some like hair rollers, some shower gels, just shower gels I don't use quite as much as normal, shower lotions, all that kind of thing. And then the bottom is like kind of like my medical shelf. I've got like first aid kit, creams, tablets, like just stuff I might need. And then underneath the trolley, I just keep my hot water bottles. Over here, we have got these drawers. So these drawers came included with the room. And I've just put my little rainbow on it just to brighten the black furniture up. I just wanted something a little bit brighter on there. And then I've got my Lego flowers. So I've got some Lego tulips and some Lego sunflowers. And then I've got this little London Zoo snow globe, and my glasses are just there. And then here, oh no, they've fallen over, but basically I keep my little Lego minifigures on. These are the Disney minifigures. These are not all of the ones I actually have. Some of them are at my boyfriend's house, but these are some of my favourite ones, and I've just got them on this stand. And I think this stand may have also been from IKEA, and it's just really useful. It's meant to be for beauty products, and I used it for beauty products last year, but this year I'm using it for my Lego minifigures. Then we have my little jewellery tree, which I love. It's so useful from keeping all your necklaces from getting tangled up, because they can just like drape down on here. And then again, we have these drawers filled with clothes. Next up, we have got my roller skates. They just sit in that little corner because they fit in there perfectly. And some plug sockets. I usually use those plug sockets for either my extension lead or for charging my phone or whatever. I did have my extension lead plugged in there, and then it came all the way around here and then under my desk. So I could charge my phone on my desk. It was a little bit closer to my bed, because when I had my phone plugged in here, it was just like really far away from my bed. But anyways, kind of irrelevant, but I just thought I'd let you know. There are some plug sockets down there. The only thing I will say though is that that plug literally will not turn off. I know it will be annoying some people, because it annoys me as well, that plug is just switched on, but I literally cannot turn it off. It just like turns itself back on. I'll try and show you what I mean. But like when I turn it off, like it just flicks back on, which is very frustrating. But moving on from that, here I have a little random area. I can't lie, this is just stuff that I didn't really have anywhere else to put it. So I've got my little jewellery box here, a little nightlight, pictures, picture frames. I really wanted to have this picture frame up on my wall this year, but it was just, it's not exactly heavy, but it just wouldn't stay up. Like there was not really any way of me attaching it onto the wall unless I used nails, and I didn't want to put any nails into the wall because we might not get our deposit back. So I just didn't risk it, and I've just left it on there. Bit sad. I might try and put it up next year, but again, we'll see what I can attach it with. I'm not too sure yet. Then I've got my little sewing box, my sewing tin, and then just a bunch of notebooks. This is literally a tray of notebooks. I'm addicted to buying stationery, so you know, my notebooks just sit there. You can never have too many notebooks if you ask me, so I just have my little collection there. And I also have some more in a drawer down there, but I'll tell you about that when we get to it. Here I've got a suitcase. I have nowhere else to put the suitcase, so I've just popped it in this little corner. And then I have this little rack. Again, it was from Wilko's, but you can get similar things from B&M and Home Bargains and stuff. A little wire rack with my hairdryer, hair curlers, straighteners, whatnot in there. And then we've got my desk. Right, my desk area. So again, the desk and the chair came included with the property, and I've just put my lamp on the top, some tissues, a little Lego box. I literally made this box. I've just got some like essential bits in there. My pen pot, and again, my Lego bouquet, my Lego flowers. I absolutely love these. They do get quite dusty, but oh my gosh, just love the fact that I can just have flowers in my room all year round without them dying. It's just perfect. I've got to say, I've also got my little starlight projector there. I brought this mirror as well from home with me just to put in my room, because now I can use this as basically like a dressing table or a desk, whichever I need it for, pretty much. And then I keep a little black bin under my desk as well. And then in these three drawers, the top drawer I've just got essential bits. You know when you just have that drawer that's full of random stuff that you just fill your handbag with when you're going out? That's what that drawer's for. The second drawer is like cables, electricals, etc. And then the bottom drawer has got like notebooks, little memory bits and bobs in it. And then moving along here, we have got my shoe rack, which is currently overflowing a little bit, but again, love the shoe rack. I think it was from Home Bargains, like literally like £3 or something like that. And I've just got my boots on the top, Converse in the middle, and then trainers and other shoes on the bottom. And it's really good. It does the job. It's so small, like it's such a small shoe rack, but it is so useful. Definitely recommend having a shoe rack when you go to uni. And then we have got my massive window, which has got little beads hanging down. I tried to make some little beaded, what do you call them, like window decorations, and I only managed to get the time to make 4 of them, so I currently only have 4 hanging up. I love having a massive window though for my room. It just brings so much light in and I really love it. I also put some fairy lights up all the way around the outskirts of my window because it just lights up the room, and they actually get quite bright. You can't really tell, but when it's dark they get really bright and they just look really cute. Hi everyone. Now we've got my wardrobe. As you can see, I've got a big box on the top of my wardrobe, and that has just got bedding, blankets, etc. in that I can't really fit in a drawer because we have no underbed storage at the moment, which is quite annoying because that's the sort of place, you know, you normally keep extra bedding and towels and blankets and stuff, but we don't have that space here, so I'm just keeping them in that box. And then I also have another suitcase on top of my wardrobe which has got crafting stuff in, scrapbooking stuff, crafting stuff, vintage stuff, like all of that kind of thing is in that suitcase. The thing about this wardrobe is, I mean, it's great because it has a full-length mirror, but this wardrobe is literally breaking. Like the back of it is falling out. So here's all my clothes. But the back has like fallen out the wardrobe, and it's just like moving. Like I can literally move this wardrobe side to side. I feel like it's just falling apart. I tried to get the landlords to come and fix it, but they've not really fixed it, to be honest. I hang all my clothes up in this main bit, and then I've got 2 drawers, keep my underwear, socks, pyjamas, etc. in these 2 bottom drawers. And then up here, I thought this bit was more organised than it actually looks, but I just have all my bags. I've got tote bags, my backpacks, my handbags, and then at the back behind all of these I've got little boxes, like gift boxes. I basically use them as my memory boxes. Any like little programs from musicals that I've gone to see, they all go in those boxes at the back. And then I also got some people's birthday presents as well that I keep in there so that they don't accidentally see them and ruin the surprise. And finally, last but not least, we have got my bed. Love this bedding. I want to say it was originally from Next. It was my mum's bedding, but I asked her if I could borrow it and she said it's fine. So I am now using this bedding. It's just embroidered flowers on it and they're just gorgeous. Absolutely love it. And then I've put some fairy lights along here, which again, just have added such a nice vibe to it. Like it's just nice in the evening. I put these fairy lights on and I put the fairy lights on around my window, and it just brightens up the room without having to have the big light or a lamp or anything on, which is nice. And then I've got this poster above my bed, which was from a poster sale that they did in our uni, like SU, and it was only £5 or something, I think, and it is just massive. I don't know how well you can tell. I'll try and stand next to it in a minute so you can see it like for scale, but it is just a beautiful Parisian cafe in the picture, and it's very much my vibe and I just really love it. And that is pretty much everything in my uni room. This is me stood next to the bed, and look how big their picture is. So big. I feel like this has been a very quick room tour video, but because I've no one to help me film and I have no tripods or anything at uni, I've just kind of had to do it in a more of a vloggy style, and I couldn't even put my camera anywhere to like stand next to objects like I did when I filmed it last year, unfortunately. But nevertheless, I really hope you enjoyed this room tour video. I hope you found it helpful and interesting to see what a student house may sort of look like, what your bedroom may look like. I mean, I think I've been really fortunate in the fact that, you know, I've got a huge uni room really. Like this is a very big student room, so I've been very lucky, and I've been able to decorate it like kind of how I want in a way. And yeah, I really like this room, but I am also extremely excited to move into our new uni house for 3rd year because it's even nicer than this house. It is so gorgeous and I just cannot wait. So I'm sure I'll do a room tour for that room as well once I've moved in and decorated it all and got it how I want it. But I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about uni life, or just any video ideas you'd like me to film, then do let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon. Lots of love, sparkle rewinds. Bye bye.